someone new, there we go. If you enroll somebody new and you don't really feel like that you have a good grip on how to onboard a new distributor, this would be something good to plug them into, okay? So the one person big difference group is the pose team page. You need to make sure that you are in that page. And if you enroll a new distributor, if you're a seasoned distributor, you need to make sure you get them put in there. Vitality Living is the customer testimonial page. There's over 10,000 people in that. Did you guys realize that? 10,000 people. So you can go in there and you can search and find a lot of information, lots of great posts. It's a great place to plug customers into, okay? Distributors are in there, but I would plug customers in there. You need to use it because it builds belief, okay? That's where sales are made. That is one of your third-party tools, but after you tag somebody in there, I would always go over and get somebody and grab them to do a third-party call for you or a third-party testimonial or whatever. So Vitality Living is gold. If you're not using it, get familiar with it and just, okay, thank you for that. Just get familiar with it and start using it, okay? Oh, I didn't pull this up, but I'll ask you guys, does everybody know how to find the launch guide in One Person Big Difference? Do you guys know how to do that? So you can go over to One Person Big Difference and go to the search bar and just type in launch guide. And there's a launch guide there. And in that launch guide, you can print it out. It basically tells you how to get started strong. It helps you set your goals. It helps you figure out how quickly you want to get to Pro 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on up. And it's going to be very, very helpful to get you started, okay? Does anybody need me to go over to the One Person Big Difference page and show you how to get to the launch guide? Shake your head yes if you do. Or throw an emoji up or something. Okay, so everybody's good. Okay. So print out that launch guide, get your goals, get everything down on paper, okay? Make it a habit to check One Person Big Difference daily, okay? Checking into that page daily, there's a lot of information in there. I know Michelle Voris does a lot of puts a lot of information in there. Thank you, Michelle. We love you. We appreciate you and all the wonderful things that you do for us. She puts a lot of great information there and keeps us on track. Literally, guys, there is something that you can plug into every night. But this is what I want to tell you if you're a new distributor or you're a seasoned distributor that's trying to relaunch. Protect your time, okay? You're always going to get something if you plug in, but you can't plug into everything because you've got to work your business and you've got to live your life. So you've got to pick out what's most important to you as an individual. You might need to plug into everything. For me, I still work a full-time job, so I can't plug into Tuesday night flip the switch and Wednesday night wellness and Thursday night opportunity and Friday night. I can't do it. It's a lot. So protect your time and plug yourself into the things where you're going to get the most value and whatever is going to help you grow. Whatever that is where I would be putting my time. And then in 30 days, I would reevaluate that. And if you're not getting anywhere with that, then you need to maybe refocus and find something else to plug into. So it's all there for you. Corporate puts it out there for you. One Person Big Difference. There's a lot we put out for you guys as far as training goes, but you don't have to plug into everything in order to be successful in this business. The thing that you have to do is show up every day. This is turning into a different training, isn't it? Show up every day and also make sure that you're consistent by showing up every day and form connections with people. As you do that, your business is going to grow and you're going to see things start to open up. You also need to be very good. You need to get you a very good journal. And I don't care if you do it digitally on your phone, in your calendar, or through a notebook, but you need to track the people that you're talking to. And you need to make a few notes about what you're talking to them about. You might want to lay it out by spreadsheet and put all the people that you talk to about Axio on one page, or you might want to just do it by date. I don't care, whatever works for you, but just do it. You've got to have a tracking system in order for you to be able to follow up with people appropriately, okay? Pubmed.gov is there for your nerdy types, okay? I ain't even gonna lie. I'm a physician assistant, guys. That's what I do full time. I went to PubMed to read some of those articles. They're tough. Okay, like you have to Google things just to understand some of the verbiage, right? It's intense. Don't feel like that you have to be some medical scholar and plug into PubMed for you to have validity and for you to build a belief in people. Most people aren't going to understand that either, because most people aren't medical gurus. And I just told you I'm a medical guru and it's tough. Okay. So just understand that the more simple that you can keep this business, the better you're going to do. Okay. Keep it simple, sister. Okay. DMO is your daily method of operations. We have a DMO flow sheet. Okay. That is also, you can go to the search bar on One Person Big Difference and you can pull open that DMO sheet and you will be able to find a laid out daily method of operations. Now, here's the thing, that daily method of operations has a walk, a run, and a fly pace. Okay, you got to pick how quickly you want to work through that and how detailed you want it to look. But you don't have to use that one. You can use that one as a tool and revamp it to suit you. But every day, some of the top 3 things that I would tell you that you need to do is you need to be posting on social media. You need to show up, right? You need to be doing personal development. And you also need to be connecting with people, whether that's by wishing them happy birthday, or however that whatever that looks like. And I'll give you a tip tonight. If you're connecting with people, and let's just say you start out by doing the most simple thing, and that's going through your Facebook messages and wishing people happy birthday. Step it up a notch. Don't just type in happy birthday. Go over there and send them a voice message. Make it personalized, or better yet, send them a video of yourself. Record like a 30-second video saying, "Hey, Jamie, it's your birthday. Girl, I'm so excited for you. How are you? You're 40 today, the big 4-0. Girl, you looking good." Like, just make it fun, be personal with that person. Like, if somebody sent you a video, are you going to watch it? A video of them, somebody that you know, you're going to watch it immediately, right? And so just be yourself and let your personality shine through and start there. Either send a voice recording or a personal video of yourself wishing people happy birthday. That's a great way to connect. Within a year's time, you're going to be able to connect with every single person you're friends with on Facebook. And when you connect with somebody through Messenger, Facebook bumps, they realize that you have a connection with that person and that you talk to them. And so the next time you post something about NRF2, it's going to show up they're going to show up in your newsfeed. They're going to see it, whether they comment on it or not, they're going to see it. Okay. So, okay, that's your DMO, your daily method of operations. Is everybody using the app? Has everybody downloaded the app? Download the app. If you're not using the app, let me tell you 100 times over, do not put the weight of your business on the shoulders of Mark Zuckerberg. He will screw you over every single time. Okay. You need a backup plan. The app is your backup plan. Hot Kamali is your backup plan. Utilize that. Put notes under people's names. There's a note section in there. You can put all kinds of info in there. What they're looking for, Axio, whatever it is, you can put the notes right in there. So use the app. Don't forget, Amy is reminding us daily that cards have been rejected and that you need to follow up with people and make sure that you're checking in the app to work that deck of cards that comes up every day, thanking people for their orders. It's all systemized for us. We don't have to create it. It's already been done. Guys, you just don't even know how wonderful that is. And then there's the system we call the ITT system. Everybody's familiar with ITT, invite, tool, team. I think coming in the last year, what I have realized is that we're really good at inviting people to look at what we have. And we're even better at maybe sharing some kind of tool. There's all kinds of great tools within the app. It amazes me daily. If you guys go to my page today, I posted a story today about NAD, and I got that out of the 5 and 500 group that we have. If you're not in the 5 and 500 group, there's so much good information shared there about social media that you can use to place in stories. If you're not there and you need added, please type in the chat, add me, and we will get you added to that group. Okay. But, I posted about NAD today and I got the information from Michelle, but I went to my app and found a video about NAD. I had 5 different distributors message me today and say, "Where did you get that video?" I'm like, that app, you're not using the app. You just told on yourself. So just know that there's so much good information there in the app at your fingertips. You don't have to recreate it. Go to your library, look around and see what's available to you. And then lay out a system. Monday, we're going to talk about NRF2. Tuesday, we'll talk about NAD. Wednesday, we'll talk about Tri-Synergizer. Thursday, we'll talk about Axio. Just make a plan and just stick with it. It doesn't have to be any kind of special way about it. Just do it. Just show up and share it, right? And you'll figure it out as you go. So the other thing that I want to say about the ITT system is I think as a team, I think we're honing in on this now, but using the tool, the team part is really important because that's where third party is done, right? And we know that third party validation is very, very important for customers and distributors. And we always want to lead with showing the business first, because if they don't want to participate in the business, a lot of times they're going to go ahead and buy a product, right? So we want to always lead with sharing the business. And if they're like, no, I'm not going to do that, I'm doing something else, or I don't like MLM, whatever it is, fine. You don't have to press it, but offer them then to be a customer, and always talk to them about the friends and family link. Everybody has their own friends and family link, and you need to be sharing those with people and giving those discounts out. And then what I always do is if I have somebody who is on subscription, those are the people that I share their friends and family links for them, the subscription customers, because we want to reward our subscription customers, right? And now there's all kinds of things coming down from corporate, where they're basically sending emails to people and saying your order has shipped, how do you like your order? Your second order is coming, all of these things. So we have so many tools coming down from corporate to help us keep up with all of these things. So next, duplication is key. Again, this doesn't happen without using third-party validation to build that belief. We've got Vitality Living, we've got each other, but you need to know who's on your team, right? You need to know who's here and what kind of people are here as far as their talents and their gifts, right? Because we have chiropractors, we have realtors, we have physical therapists, we have business people like Sean. There's so many other people here. We have stay-at-home moms. We have everybody here that has a way and a talent that they can connect with somebody else. So make sure that you know who's here on the team and who you can plug into. You should constantly be building a list of, you should be networking within the team, okay? It's really important to network within the team as well and know who you have and where they live. We have Canadians here, we've got people from all over. So you want to connect with people in different areas as well, because we all work. This is a team effort, okay? Goals I would tell you to reach for: Performance Club. If you're not reaching Performance Club, that's the bare minimum, okay? That's 100 PV and 2 new customers every single month, all right? That's the bare minimum. And then the 5 and 500 bonus pool, which I understand, has that already went away, Michelle? I was off last week because I had the snot. It goes after this month, right?
After this month.
Okay, so we got one more month to hit that 5 and 500 bonus pool. That's 5 new customers and a total of $500 in sales, or you might have 7 customers and 500, but either way, it's got to be 5 and 500, and you'll earn a share of that bonus pool. That's extra money in your pocket. So be filling your funnel all the time. You want to be reaching out to new people and trying to get new customers to enroll every single month. Company-wide, we're still pushing to go to Croatia. Okay, so
hey, Leslie, that customer bonus is no cap either. So if you have 500 multiple times with second month enrollments, you can get another share. Like it'll equate for the new stuff. It'll equate to $100.
They're actually going to go over that tonight too.
Okay.
Again, right? We're going to get into that really deep tonight in the one person call. So I actually missed all that and had to find out about that after the fact, about midweek last week, because I was knee deep in snot and mucus and Kleenex. I couldn't pull it together last Monday, which is why we had to delay this until today, because literally I was struggling. So again, we're going to Croatia. If you know how to get to your back office, there's an incentive tracker back there. If you don't know how to get back to your back office, reach out to one of us. We will talk you through the steps to get there. You just need your ID and your password. When you go onto your personal website, you go log in at the right hand corner, put in your ID and your password, and then you go to the incentive tracker. Okay. And you'll be able to see what the qualifications are there underneath that incentive tracker. for you to get to Croatia. And there's a lot. So there's a lot of ways to get there. And even if you're a new distributor coming in, you can still get to Croatia. It's very, very possible. Okay. Right now they're doing the 1% club. If you enroll one new distributor, I have 1 second month order and 1 event attendance, which, by the way, this Saturday is Elite Life Vantage LVA, Life Vantage Academy is coming up this Saturday. You can enroll to get onto that on your app. I highly encourage you to enroll. You should at least be watching that virtual. These should be non-negotiable, guys. I think it's like 4 hours long or something like that. But you want to get all of that in because you've got your Pro 8s, 7, 8s, 9s, and 10s training on that, and it's always a good time. You're always going to get some nuggets out of those that you're going to be able to apply to your business. So it's going to be money well spent. And then the last thing I want to say is you need to discuss your why. And this has always been a hard thing for me because even though I like money, money is not my real why for working this business. And I'm still honestly working through my own why as to why I do this, but I have a deep desire. I have a need to share this business with people because there are products here that are life-changing and people need to know, right? So I'm starting to learn that my deep desire to help others and with my medical background, that is more tapping into my why. And that's why I grind so hard because there's so many people that need to know about this and there's so few people that do. We have not even hit momentum yet, guys, with this company. So, and if you've never been in a company when it hit momentum, it is, I was talking to this about a group that I meet with weekly last Friday. And when you hit momentum in a company, like it's insanely wonderful. And the only way I can describe it is imagine enrolling 50 people in a month and you feel like there's just dollar signs everywhere, right? And you're making tons of money, but you just can't keep up because there's so many people. What a wonderful problem to have, right? So I've been in the middle of that with a company where we were enrolling people so quickly and we couldn't even keep product in stock because customers just wanted it. I hope we never get to that point over here where we can't keep product in stock. But I would love for us to be enrolling like multiple people in a month. It shouldn't be uncommon for you to enroll one person a week. I mean, 4 people a month, should be completely doable over here. And I would say that if we get to the point where we're starting to do that on a regular, we're going to hit some serious momentum over here. So you need to figure out what your why is and why you're doing this business. And I would encourage you to write that down. Did you know that when you write down a goal, that you're 42% more likely to reach that goal? And when you tell people about it and share it with them, those numbers go up even more. So if you're not writing down your goals, and when I say write your goals down, you need to be super specific, okay? Be very specific about what you want. I mean, I just wrote down after we were planning on selling our house, and one of the things that I was writing down last week was a rental house or a smaller house that we buy locally, exactly what that looks like, right down to I wanted a fireplace and a cute little manageable yard, like just even what I wanted the house payment to be. So be very, very specific when you're writing down your why. It's very, very important. Ooh, we got like 9 minutes. Y'all want to just pick my brain? Does anybody want to ask anything? Anybody have any questions? Don't judge me. I'm drinking Diet Dr. Pepper. Y'all are so quiet. I don't like it when you all just stare back at me and don't say anything. Michelle, do you have anything to add?
I don't think so. You did great. You gave great advice. I love that you said, one of the things you said, time to get on the call. One of the things you said was you give the friends and family link to people who are on subscriptions as like a reward to them. I'm like, great advice.
Yeah, I always go through and in the app, if you pull up their names, it has a little bar beside them. It says subscription. It'll tell you who's on subscription. So you can just reward those people. So what I usually do is I start with the A's and I just work my way down. Sometimes I'll just pick a random letter. I'll go to the S's and I'll just go in there and pick out somebody who's on subscription and share their link for that whole day. So, I might have 3 orders that day, so they might get 3 referral links. So that's $30, for them towards a bag of Axio. Or Sean, you better wake up, go drink an Axio. You better drink another one. Double down, buddy.
Got my shot of it right here.
So that's all I have for you guys tonight. I'm here for you guys as a resource. If you have questions, or if personally you just have, you feel stuck and you need some guidance and you feel like you need to get unstuck. Sean, Michelle, you guys weren't on here, but I told them we have so many distributors that feel stuck. And I feel like one of the things that we might want to do is just sit down, a group of us, and brainstorm and figure out what are the things that people get stuck on and how to push through that. Like a good series, like maybe a 1-hour training on just to push through that.
Love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like you said, does anybody, because we do have like 3 minutes right now. Is there one question for Leslie or Sean and myself? Or anybody here?
Y'all are all being
Yeah, I'm
bashful.
looking at the faces of people and man, everybody's incredible. I know, whatever the question, like, oh, come on.
I'll say something, Michelle. Can you guys hear
Yes.
me?
Yes,
Okay.
beautifully.
So Kevin Messerschmidt posted something amazing, and One
Yes.
Person Big is a great resource. And I always say that when you're feeling stuck, guys, I go back and I go to our One Person Big Difference website, the website that we all have access to. And I just watch videos, or I go in the app and I watch videos, and it just builds your belief because, I think a lot of us might feel stuck because we're lacking that. It's nothing about us, or it's nothing about what we have, or it might just be lack of community, and our community builds belief. That's why it's so important to be on these calls and to just be connecting with teammates. I think daily. So find someone as an accountability partner, or just texting someone. So anyway, I hope that helps.
That's so good, Issa, because here's the thing too, and Jamie and I were talking about this as everybody was jumping on. I think another thing that, you're not always going to feel like doing things. There's all kinds of things that we do throughout the day that we don't feel like doing, right? But we do because there's some kind of underlying motivation. Like, I don't like getting up and going to work, but I got bills to pay, right? I don't always like wearing pants, but I'm going outside, right? So, so the thing is that, and that it's not socially acceptable. So the main thing is that what is going to always push you through those times where you don't feel like it, other than your why or your motivation, is also consistency. Because once you create some type of routine and you get into that routine, you're less likely to deviate from that. So it only takes 21 days to make a habit. So if you can get in the habit of showing up for yourself and your business every day for 21 days, you're probably going to continue that on into the next month. So, if you're stuck, just be consistent. Even if you are doing it and you don't even know what you're doing, just do it. Just come and show up and do something, because that's going to create the basis for you to, push through those times when you really don't feel like doing things.